The other day I talked about how Doctor Doom was already in the MCU. However, he doesn't exist in Earth 616 yet. God, it still feels weird to say that. Anyways, as we saw in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Mr. Fantastic entered the Illuminati stronghold using Doctor Doom's time portal from the comics. And this makes sense as Earth 838 is way more advanced story-wise than Earth 616, with the Fantastic Four, Inhumans, and X-Men all being established teams in that universe. So Doctor Doom being a character the Fantastic Four have encountered at least once is possible. And that explains why Reed Richards has his time portal. Either he stole it after defeating the ruler, or they created it together before Victor became a villain. But in the Earth 616 timeline, with the Fantastic Four coming soon, and Doom being such an important character in not only their story, but countless others like Secret Wars, it's undeniable that Doom will make his MCU debut eventually. And while there have been vague teases from scoopers and leakers almost monthly, like this one yesterday from Casey Walsh, it doesn't really help us know when or how the character will be introduced. When a fan told him he wanted Doom in the MCU, Walsh tweeted a picture of Doom saying he's coming soon, don't worry. Now this tweet in specific came after Howard Stern leaked that he would be working on Doctor Doom. I highly doubt that he'll be playing Doom in the MCU, and this is more likely for an audio series or something else like a supporting role in a project titled Doctor Doom. Or it's just fake, as apparently Stern at one point did say that he was playing Scarecrow in Schumacher's Batman, but the director himself debunked it. Now it's incredibly difficult to hear what he's saying as it's a radio show and there's music playing over their audio, because according to him, he thought the mics were off. But he's asked if he's working over the summer and he says, yeah, I'm doing Doctor Doom. Then he says that he called Robert Downey Jr. about acting and asked his co-host if they have Jon Favreau's number. Again, I can't say for certain how true this is, and he may have mentioned RDJ since everyone knows he's Iron Man, and Jon Favreau for his obvious connections with Disney, playing Happy in the MCU and working on The Mandalorian, to help give his claim a bit more validity and connection to the Marvel Universe. But I really can't see him playing Doom. Not only is Stern 68 years old, which is 4 years older than Giancarlo Esposito, who many want to see as Doom, but just like with Esposito, they're way too old. And unless it's someone like Patrick Stewart who's already established as Professor X, and fans want to see him for as long as possible in the role, I would hope that Marvel Studios cast someone younger and around the same age as the MCU's Fantastic Four, so that the character can be a large part of the stories going forward and be around for years to come. We already have the castings for Johnny and Sue Storm in the MCU, which came from IMDb, and the actors playing those characters are Elizabeth Lail at 30 years old for the Invisible Woman, and Rudy Panko at 23 for the Human Torch. Now at the high end, assuming that John Krasinski does return to play Mr. Fantastic in the MCU reboot, the actor is 42. So either Howard Stern or Giancarlo Esposito would be more than 20 years older than him. From what I could find online about the comics, Reed Richards, Ben Grimm, and Victor Von Doom are in their 40s. Sue Storm is in her mid to late 30s, and Johnny is in his late 20s, which does line up with the castings even if John Krasinski does return. Another problem I have with this is that Stern doesn't look or sound anything like Doctor Doom should. Now this could of course be fixed by having a double for the suit scenes and only showing Stern's face at certain points. Think something like The Mandalorian, where the character always had his helmet on and Pedro Pascal was rarely actually in the suit. The lines would all be recorded separately and then added in post. And sure, many actors including Stern could change their voices slightly to match more with what we might expect Doom to sound like. But at that point, and especially if you're going to have flashbacks, just cast someone else. Now in reality, what this most likely means, if anything at all, because again, it could have just been a rumor to bring publicity or to get people talking or whatever. While he did say he's doing Doctor Doom, he never once said he's playing Doctor Doom. So what's more likely is that he's playing a supporting role in a project titled Doctor Doom, whether it's a solo film or a Disney Plus show, or maybe he's even in the Fantastic Four reboot or in a post-credit scene teasing Doctor Doom in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. I think the most likely scenario is that he's in a supporting role, hence the reason why he said he talked with Downey about acting. But he could also not be involved at all, and be trying to get involved, hence why he asked for Jon Favreau's number. I don't find it hard to believe that someone in Hollywood could have come across news that a Doctor Doom project was in development and that he wants to be involved. But either way, I know for a fact that he will not be playing Doom in the MCU. So let me know what you guys think about all this. What do you think of Howard Stern playing a supporting role in something Doom related, or what do you think of him actually playing the character? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.